respected teachers and friends. We have faced many great challenges while treating this corona disease due to wide variation in clinical presentation and pathology. But as it is said, smooth seas do not make skillful sailors. This sailing has taught all of us a very great deal. From my experience of around 200 cases, I inferred that the most important thing in handling these types of cases is to find out a characteristic symptom out of a common set of symptoms. And this can be obtained just by probing a little further on any common symptom. Like for example, loss of taste turns out to be altered taste for sweet or salt, etc. Another point that I would like to emphasize is that the selected remedy has to match the seat of the disease. That means the stage of pathology, whether it is inflammatory or fibrotic or hypercoagulable stage, has to be matched with the remedy. I have presented here my data sheet where I have submitted around 90 cases, and these are either confirmed cases by RT-PCR or suspected cases where they came in contact with the positive patients and having clinical presentation pointing towards corona disease. The cases were in all different age groups, in mild to moderate or moderate category. Cases were managed either at home or in quarantine centers and few in hospital. Approach in all these cases were as per the guidelines given by Dr. Hahnemann and Organon is to give indicated remedy. The repertory chosen was VTCR because of the marked and peculiar disease symptoms. There were few this is the chart of all the remedies that were given in all these cases, and out of these, Bryonia, Pulsatilla, Arsenic and Zika were coming quite often. One of the observation was also that if the patient had high susceptibility, having marked PQRS symptoms, then the repetition required was very less, either a dose or few doses. In other cases where the susceptibility was low or the patient was already on other mode of treatment, then the repetition required was little frequent. My take-home message would be that our aim should be to have the complete recovery from corona without having any post-COVID complications, and this can be obtained easily by just finding out few PQRS symptoms in a case, by probing a little further and covering the seat of the disease and the susceptibility while finding out the symptom, and the result that comes out is really fantastic without any residual symptoms left behind whatsoever. Thank you.
Good morning friends. I am very much thankful to the task force Government of Maharashtra who has been working since last 6 months in this COVID pandemic. Also thankful for giving the opportunity to Ayush doctors to treat and to serve COVID-19 patients. In the month of July, there was number increasing COVID positive patients. So in Kolhapur, 3 doctors, Dr. Anwar, Dr. Gowde and myself, Dr. Sheetal Patil, came together and decided to give homeopathic medicines to the COVID-19 patients. We were getting patients that time in our OPDs. Also, we had a tie-up with Janki Multispeciality Hospital. From hospital and from our OPDs, we got patients. Around about 300 to 350 plus patients we treated in last 3 to 3.5 months, COVID-19 positive patients. For that, we used regular our medicines like arsenic, bryonia, benzenium, phosphorus, ferrophos, antim-tart, antim-ars, and in late stages we also used asclepiosperma, chlorocirrhosis. Initially, bryonia arsenic worked very well. In later stages, we have to change drugs like phosphorus, antim-tart. We used drugs in 50 millisieverts scale, which gave us tremendous good results. In the same time, we used to take cases on phone calls, we used to take reports on our WhatsApp, and through that we used to treat patients. We have full data of almost 300 to 350 patients in hospital, and also we have that data which has been very much helpful for treating patients. Thank you.
नमस्कार, मी वैद्य चेतन पुंडलिक महाजन. आज मी आपल्याशी कोविड-19ची एका सिव्हिअर केसबद्दल डिस्कस करणार आहे. वय वर्ष 67 असलेली एक महिला पेशंटची माहिती घेऊन तिचे नातेवाईक 21 ऑगस्ट रोजी माझ्याकडे आले. त्यांनी सांगितल्याप्रमाणे तिला बॉडी एक, माउथ अल्सर, लॉस ऑफ टेस्ट, अनोरेक्सिया, ब्रेथलेसनेस या लक्षणांसह ती कोविड सेंटर नंदुरबार येथे ती ॲडमिट होती. मी प्रत्यक्ष त्या पेशंटला बघितलेले नव्हते. तिचे एकूण रिपोर्ट्स मी मागवून घेतले. तिचे CRP कंटिन्यू हायर साईडला होते. अगदी पहिल्या दिवसापासून ते 12, 28 वगैरे अशा काउंटने वाढत होते. कंटिन्यू ऑक्सिजनवर असूनही तिचा ब्रेथलेसनेस कमी होत नव्हता. या सर्वांचा विचार करून मी तिला सर्वप्रथम माधव रसायन 1 TDS डोसमध्ये सुरुवात करायला सांगितली. त्यानंतर रससिंदूर, त्रिभुवन कीर्ती, सूतशेखर, कोष्ठचूर्ण, शृंगभस्म हे मधासोबत 3 वेळेस घ्यायला सांगितले. असं 10 दिवसाचा एकूण डोस मी तिला दिला. या औषधांच्या सेवनानंतर तिला अगदी दुसऱ्याच दिवशी सोर थ्रोटचा प्रॉब्लेम पूर्णपणे नाहीसा झाला. तिचा जो रेस्पिरेटरी डिस्ट्रेस होता तो साधारण 7व्या दिवशी हळूहळू पूर्णपणे नाहीसा झाला. तिच्यात जो टेस्टलेसनेस ऑफ फूड होता तो 15व्या दिवसापर्यंत राहिला, परंतु तो हळूहळू परत पूर्णपणे कमी झाला. ॲनोरेक्शिया 7 दिवसात कमी झाला. अंगमर्द, बॉडी वीकनेस अवघ्या 5 ते 7 दिवसात बरोबर आणि अक्षरशः 5व्या दिवशी तिला ICU वॉर्डमधनं जनरल वॉर्डमध्ये शिफ्ट करण्यात आले आणि तिचा RT-PCR नंतर केल्यानंतर तो पूर्णपणे निगेटिव्ह आला. तर ही केस मला डिस्कस करावीशी वाटली. अशा आणखीन 2-3 केसेस झाल्या आणि त्यात यश मिळाले. याचं सर्व श्रेय आरोग्यरक्षक टीम त्यांनी वेळोवेळी केलेल्या आणि दिलेल्या मार्गदर्शनाबद्दल, वेळोवेळी केलेली अपडेट आणि पथ्याचा पेपर खूप महत्त्वाचा, याने हे सर्व यश मी याला अर्पण करतो. धन्यवाद.
Myself Dr. Madhura Uday Kulkarni, practicing Ayurvedic gynecologist for last 26 years. When this pandemic started, we never ever stopped our clinic for a single day, and we are practicing since our main motto was protect the protectors. We help ASHA workers, sisters, our colleague doctors, and our staff. For that, we developed a protocol. According to Ayurveda, 6 layers disease progress was diagnosed properly and arrested its further growth thanks to the body size. Like food cells in the stage of accumulation, decay, nausea, stimulation, vermin, and lunging. In the stage of the precipitate stage, when D-dimer and LDH levels started increasing, we used reduced vaccination. About 350 cases we did in our private practice, and the holistic protocol definitely helps our patients to prevent the lung fibrosis kind of complication, and even mild, moderate and severe cases we could revive our patients with nutrients, and even the loss of taste, smell, taste, so the desymptoms were reduced immediately. For that we used Antihistamine, Anticoagulants, Lakshmi Ilaj. Sunraj was given continuously for even prevention and rehabilitation. Along with this, some of the yogic mudras, meditation, and even relaxation techniques used to prevent psychosomatic disorders. I think rehabilitation was done for our clients.
I treated mostly around 80 to 90 patients of COVID-19 of all categories, from mild to moderate, and very few of some complications of COVID-19. The remedies I mostly use in this COVID-19 management: arsenic album, bryonia, then naxomica, sepia, and very rarely the calcarea carb and antin-Rs. So the protocol I use for the management of this COVID-19 is according to the epidemic management of 6th edition guided by Master Hahnemann in aphorism number 100. And along with that, the pathogenetic effects of drugs and tissue affinity that is very predominantly seen into the COVID-19 patients, and the remedies that has ability to produce same kind of ailments, along with the altered mental and physical generals of the patients. So mostly I treated a home quarantine patient, very rarely in the admitted patients, but mostly those are of lung fibrosis, a complication of COVID-19, and I treated successfully those patients also. But out of this, one patient get a readmission to the hospital because of he suddenly stopped his treatment and the oxygen. That's why he needs to re-hospitalize. And mostly in all these cases I use the LM potency to manage all types of cases, right from mild to moderate and some severe complicated cases too. So I want to tell you all of the homeopaths to use a scientific approach towards a pathogenetic effects of remedies and the subjectiveness of the symptoms of the patient at the time of individualizations, and guidelines for genus epidemicus or management of epidemicus. Along with the LM potency, we are able to treat very successfully 80 to 90% success rate in all types of COVID-19 cases as compared to the empirical sciences. Thank you.
नमस्कार, मी वैद्य प्रज्ञा मेश्राम, BMS MD 2006 पासून आयुर्वेदिक प्रॅक्टिस करत आहे. कोरोना संक्रमणाला कोरोनापासून बचाव कसा करायचा यावर आपण त्याचा अभ्यास केला आणि सोबत ॲलोपॅथीचाही अभ्यास करून आपण एक कल्प बनवला आणि त्याचा हा कल्प आजपर्यंत 22,000 लोकांना देऊन झाले. त्यातला कल्पाचं पालन प्रॉपरली करणारा एक देखील पेशंट पॉझिटिव्ह आला नाही आणि 5,022 लोकांना आपण आकडा दिलेला आहे. तर आयुर्वेद प्रॅक्टिस दिले त्यानंतर आपण जो काळा दिलेला आहे तर यातला कुठलाही पेशंट आपला पॉझिटिव्ह निघालेला नाही आणि याचा रेकॉर्डेड डेटा माझ्याकडे आहे. प्रिव्हेंटिव्ह म्हणून त्याला 1 टाइम घ्यायचं आहे आणि पॉझिटिव्ह पेशंटला त्याला 2 टाइम घ्यायचं आहे. सोबत आपण त्यांना पॉझिटिव्ह पेशंट पाहिजे पण देत आहोत. आयुषचे प्रोटोकॉल आपण पालन केल्यानंतर त्याचप्रमाणे आपण मॅक्सिमम पेशंटकडे हॉस्पिटलमध्ये सगळ्यात महत्त्वाचं म्हणजे हा कल्प आणि हे पेशंट चेक करतानाचा अनुभव माझा खूप सुंदर आहे. पण आपला व्हिडिओ हा खूप शॉर्टमध्ये बनवायचा आहे त्यामुळे मी जास्त याबद्दल सांगू शकणार नाही. फक्त एकच माझे प्रयत्न हजारो लोकांच्या लाईफमध्ये आपल्या कल्पनेने आनंदाचे क्षण म्हणजे आपल्या आयुर्वेदामध्ये आनंदाचे क्षण आहे. त्याबद्दल खूप 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 आभारी आहे. ॲलोपॅथी कुठलीही असेल जीव वाचणं हाच मेन उद्देश आहे. ते ॲलोपॅथी असेल ते आयुर्वेद असेल, परंतु ते जीव वाचवताना जर आपण आयुर्वेदाचं पालन केलं तर आपल्या देशाची पॅथी असल्यामुळे पैसा आपला सरकारला म्हणजे आपल्या शेतकऱ्यांना भेटेल आणि त्यामुळे आता शेतकरी आत्महत्या करण्यापासून आपण त्याला रोखू शकतो. म्हणून आयुर्वेदाचा अंगीकार करावा ही विनंती.
I am Dr. Muhammad Yasir, and one case was having high grade fever with diarrhea and some respiratory problems. So for high grade fever I suggested him I first asked him what medication he is taking. So all the standard protocol and conventional medicine was continued for fever as well as diarrhea and some respiratory problem, but the fever was not subsiding and diarrhea will also continue. So I suggested him to start Habbe Exir Bukhar, which is a Unani formulation from National Formulary of Unani Medicine in a dose of 2 pills twice daily. After using Habbe Exir Bukhar, the fever was subsided in 2 to 3 days completely, and I started him Belgiri in the form of Sofu. So after 2 to 3 days the diarrhea was also controlled, and he was taking some Unani Jivshanda, Unani decoction in which the injir, the herbal dried fruit injir was also there in the content. I stopped injir because it is having laxative effect, and I advised him to take Belgiri also, Belgiri only. So the symptom of fever as well as diarrhea was controlled well. Another case was having loss of smell, and he was not having any other COVID-19 case symptom. For loss of smell, he was having history of close contact with COVID-19 case, and he was advised to do the COVID-19 RT-PCR. In that case, I suggested him Arkeajib for loss of smell, to smell Arkeajib and for inhalation, and only application of two doses of Arkeajib on smelling and on inhalation. The smell problem was completely relieved. So these are two important treatment outcomes in cases of COVID-19.